basic show of a stairway. Coming from your bulb bank, which would be coming from your fire pump. When you come into each stairway, you're going to have what is called a large control valve. That is going to shut this stairway all the way up to the 6th floor, whatever floor it is. It's going to shut it all off. That's your main large control valve. Then for each floor, you've got your floor systems. Each one of these valves, as soon as I start to close this valve, or that or the valve up there, the project control valve, as soon as you start to close this within 5 revolutions, that's going to send a signal to your panel, yellow light blinking, that valve's closed. And each one of these have a module number that they come back to, let you know exactly which one's closed. It doesn't have to be fully closed, all it's got to do is partially closed. So these are supervisories on the fire alarm panel. This is what we call your water flow device. This has a 2-inch paddle inside here, and as the water's flowing past it, the paddle goes back with the flow of the water, and there's got a retard in there. 45 seconds to 30 seconds, and when it trips, when it's had that paddle back that long, that gives you your general alarm, which means pipes, you got a fire, heads went off, something like that, etc., etc. That sets off the general alarm, strobe, evacuate. Now, whoever does the fire sprinkler inspections all out here, we have what's called here as an inspector's test. If you pull this up 90 degrees, it's going to give you a 1/2-inch orifice, which is the same size head that you have inside the rooms. We'll open that up, we'll test the valve 45 seconds just to make sure every one of them works on the annual basis. And then to get the drain, you'd actually push it 180, you got to push this thing all up 180 degrees. And that's how you're draining this floor system on this. Now, there's going to be multiple valves per stairway that will operate different zones of the building. So this one valve here is not going to operate the whole first floor, but it's going to work just this portion. But every floor, every stairwell is going to have its own riser control valve, and every floor that has a sprinkler system is going to have its own control valve that dedicates for that zone, and its flow switch and its drain. So by just closing off this valve, open up this drain, you wouldn't get 30 or 45 seconds past here. So when you drain it should set the alarm off. And that's the floor control system.